I'm Laurel Staples, and as always, glad you could join us for our broadcast. We begin tonight with our latest Busted by Booze report. This one focuses on a local group that's trying to change the drinking culture in Montana with a challenge. Melanie Ewell tells us about the group and if it's working.
In Butte, the group Mariah's Challenge is trying to change the drinking culture. But do people think this challenge to the community is working?
I'm not really sure yet, but it seems to be catching on.
I think for the most part it works because it kind of jump-started the idea of not drinking.
I think at first it started to make a difference, but we're back basically where we started.
Mariah's Challenge started 3 years ago after Mariah McCarthy was tragically killed by a drunk driver. In his daughter's eulogy, Leo McCarthy issued the challenge that the group says is simple. Don't drink and drive, don't drink at all if you're under 21, and don't get in the car with someone who's been drinking.
I didn't think it'd be like this, or this big. In my daughter's eulogy, I thought I was talking to a group of 4 or 5 kids.
Now the group has given out over $70,000 in scholarships to teens who accept the challenge and follow through. Next year they expect to pass the $100,000 mark. And the challenge is going beyond Butte.
There's a independent Mariah's Challenge group in Boulder, in Whitehall. There's groups starting around the state of Montana. We have one in Spokane. There's groups starting in Iowa. There's one in Crescent, Iowa. It's national.
Despite this success, local high schoolers say Mariah's Challenge isn't changing a thing.
There's parties every weekend. Like, you hear about them all the time. Oh, who got DUIs? Who got MIPs?
It's not working at all.
I hear about parties every weekend.
It's mainly the kids that never even drank and partied in the first place are going with the scholarship and whatever else, but the kids that already are into it are just doing the same old routine, going out every weekend.
I think that it's really great that someone's trying to make a difference. I mean, it's going to take a lot more than just a couple billboards.
But the 3 fathers who started Mariah's Challenge say it is working, but changing a culture takes time.
The culture is shifting because I see it every day. I get calls from high school students letting me know about difficult decisions that they're making.
I see that changes are happening in this community, and Butte has really embraced the challenge, and people are starting to make positive choices in the right direction.
It's not for everyone. It's for those that want to continue being a unique individual, and it is changing a lot of concepts. It's changing how people think, and it's changing how we see ourselves as a community.
There's obviously mixed reviews on whether or not Mariah's Challenge is working and if the drinking culture really can change. I'm Melanie Ewell for Montana's News Station.
News coming in from elsewhere. Yellowstone National Park officials say 2 Bozeman area men have died while trying to climb a frozen waterfall below the rim of the Grand Canyon of